What's up, fellas? So today I'm going to be answering 2 subscribers' questions. We're going to be talking about the benefits of NoFap and should you do it. And the second question is excessive masturbation. So one of my subscribers is just tired of imploding, unleashing and busting nuts after nuts on himself, and he wants to fix it. So guys, I want you guys to understand that it is perfectly fine to jerk the gurk. It's perfectly fine to beat your meat. It's fine to charm your cobra. It's okay to slap the monkey once in a while. But if it starts getting to the point where playing with your Johnson starts affecting your daily life and your routines, you start to lose confidence. You start to lose your mojo. You start to lose your swagger. You start to develop anxiety problems. Houston, we might have a problem. At some point in a man's life, he's going to go through this because as a young teenager, as a young man, we have testosterone levels. And if you don't have testosterone levels, you probably have a vagina. So as a man, we have testosterone levels. We wake up in the morning, our nuts just get super tight. Man, I woke up this morning, I was gonna put a hole in my goddamn mattress. I was ready to put a hole in the goddamn wall. I was ready to slay some cheeks, but I told you guys this before, just growing up as a teenager, my game and my conversation skills was not good with women. I would see a hot girl, I swear for God, I would go hide behind a fucking tree, hide behind a garbage can. Instead of talking to her, you know what I did? Man, I just ran home and just jacked off and drained my dragon. And when I did approach a girl, man, I was quaking in my boots. I was shivering like a leaf. I looked a little bit kind of like this. Oh shit, I'm a little fucking bitch and I'll do anything for you. Oh shit. And do you know what the girl would say to me? She would say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend." That is the biggest piece of dog shit ever. Do you know why a girl says that? She says that because she wants to reject you, but she does not want to hurt your feelings. She's subconsciously doing it. And let me tell you guys something very valuable and something very important that I learned from this before we get into the topic. Never let one girl reject you, stop you from talking to other girls, because looks are subjective. Some girls might think you're attractive and some girls are not. Do not let one girl stop you from talking to other girls, because once you understand this concept, you're not going to be busting nuts all over yourself. You're going to be going out busting nuts in girls' faces, busting nuts in their mouth, have her fucking swallow your kids. Once you start talking to girls and start being friends with girls, you're not going to stay in the damn house all day and just rip your Johnson off and just pull your dick off right off your ball sack. Don't be afraid of rejection. So now we're going to get into the topic. Let's get straight to his email here. Boom. Hey, living a life of abundance, man, I love your channel. You have helped me grow in so many ways, physically and mentally. I also love that you're so funny, man, and you helped change my life. But today, I have a serious problem. I don't talk to anybody about this. I haven't talked to my friends or my family. This is why I'm seeking you out for help, and I hope you can change my life. So, I have a masturbation addiction. I masturbate 4 to 5 times a day, and it's taking a toll on my mind mentally and physically. I have really bad anxiety and low confidence when it comes to talking to women. Please, 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 I hope you're reading this and I hope you can help me. First of all, bro, I just want to say thank you for sharing that with us. It takes a lot of balls because not a lot of men have the balls to talk about this. This is a very touchy topic. So fellas, masturbation and porn is like an addiction. It's like doing drugs because it releases all this dopamine levels in our brain or feel-good emotions. So once you stop doing it, your body is going to have withdrawals. So basically how we're going to attack this is we're not going to go cold turkey. We're going to take steps. But first of all, I want to break down what addiction is. So a guy asked me, is masturbating once a day an addiction? And let me ask you guys this. Is doing crack, is snorting cocaine off the table once a day and injecting yourself with heroin once a day, is that an addiction? Fellas, if you cannot go a day without something, if you cannot go a week without something, it is a sign that you have addiction and you need to go out and seek help. So fellas, so masturbating once every 4 days or once a week is perfectly fine, because as a man we need to release that. We need to just get that nut out of our system. But when you're masturbating 4 to 5 times a day, busting all these nuts, you're losing a lot of nutrients in your semen. You're going to be losing a lot of testosterone levels. And when you lose testosterone levels, so what your body is going to do is it's going to go through phases. You're going to go through mood swings. You're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel nervous. You're going to have anxiety. You're going to have just obsessive thoughts about it, because it really impacts your brain. You're going to have just lack of interest. You're going to feel fatigued all the time. You're going to feel lazy. You feel like nothing in life motivates you anymore. Your interest level is not there. You guys probably don't give a fuck or don't know what's really going on, because when you lose all these nutrients and you're busting all these nuts, your concentration level is not going to be there. Your focus level is not going to be there. Your eating schedule is not going to be there. You're going to lose your appetite, or you're going to overeat. Your sleeping schedule is not going to be there. You're either going to be sleeping very little, or you're going to be oversleeping. You're going to suffer from headaches. You're going to be urinating more frequently. This means, damn, like every 5 or 30 minutes or an hour, you have to go to the bathroom. Or when you're sleeping at night, you might just wake up 4 to 5 times just to go to the bathroom. Your brain is going to suffer from paranoia. This is where you get anxiety. This is where you start to lose your lack of confidence. This is where you lose a sense of yourself. Just because you're busting all these nuts, do you see how much of an impact on your body when you're losing your nutrients? When you lose all these nutrients, you lose testosterone levels. This means it's going to be hard for you to build muscle. And when you lose testosterone and busting all these nuts, your libido is going to be low. And what is libido? Libido is a man's sex drive. So when you see a hot girl, you don't even want to go talk to her because you have no interest. And when you have a girl over, butt ass naked, ready just to fuck, you can't get your Johnson up. You can't get your tip up. You can't get it up because your libido is so low, where you have no desire, where you just can't get it up. So this is where a lot of guys suffer from erectile dysfunction, because they fucking just jerk off too much. And when you jerk off too much, not only that, but what it does is you're going to suffer from premature ejaculation. And what is premature ejaculation? They call you the second man. I swear for God, guys, you put your tip in, you're gonna be busting nut in 0.1 second. Guys, it is the most embarrassing thing ever, because I went through it. I suffered this. This is why I'm here to tell you guys what I did wrong. When you jerk your gurk, when you slap your monkey, when you drain your dragon, when you charm your cobra too often, what you're going to do is cause a lot of injury to your Johnson, because the death grip, you're fucking squeezing it too hard. Man, I swear for God, man, if you jerk off too much, your dick just might look like a fucking pencil dick. Your dick just might become inverted, might become upside down. When you're busting these much nuts, you're draining a lot of your man fluids from your scrotum, from your ball sack. Your balls are going to start to hurt. They're going to start to ache. And not only that, you're going to suffer from back pain. You're going to suffer from, it's a myth, but I'm not sure if it's true, but a lot of people say that you start to lose hair when you jack off too much because your body's losing all these nutrients. Guys, I don't want you guys to go bald, looking like a fucking bald eagle and shit. Don't do that. So fellas, that's the side effects of excessive masturbation. Now, what we're going to be talking about is how to overcome it. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to be easy, because this is damn near like a drug. Your body's going to have withdrawals. So we're not going to go cold turkey. We're going to take steps and we're going to set goals. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you guys this. What controls your mind controls your life. So you have to tell yourself that I can do this shit. I'm not going to let this shit take over my life, because that's what it's doing to you. You're suffering from anxiety. Your confidence is not there. It's really enabling you to going out there to enjoying life. So now what we're going to do is set goals. We're going to set boundaries. So what you're going to do is close all the porn tabs. Shut that shit down. Okay? So since you're jerking off 4 to 5 times a day, we're not going to stop immediately. What you're going to do is you're going to take steps. You're going to start jerking your Johnson once a day or every other day. Limit yourself. Battling addiction is like working out. You don't work out once a day and look like fucking the Hulk. You don't look like fucking David Hasselhoff. You have to take steps. So this is what we're doing. So you jack off once a day or every other day. And the next week, what you're going to do is limit yourself to once every 2 days. And then what you're going to do is limit yourself once every 5 days. And what you're going to do is limit yourself to once a week. But in order to do this, what you have to do is find purpose. You have to find shit to distract yourself. So how I overcame this is but first of all, I told myself, man, I really want this shit. This shit is taking over my life where I can't talk to girls, where it's affecting my confidence, where I can't live the life I want to. I said, fuck this shit. I really wanted this shit. So I blocked out all the porn tabs and I limit myself. I was like, okay, if I do this today, if I accomplish this much, if I get off work, I'll treat myself. So you have to treat yourself. So limit to once a day and then build off that. But you have to have that mindset, and you also have to find purpose. You got to find what you're passionate about, what you love to do. Find hobbies. For example, how I got over it is that I started taking cycling classes. I started taking boxing classes. I started doing judo. I started going out with my friends. I started talking to girls. I started reading more books. Personal training is something that I'm very passionate about. I started reading books about the body. How can you build muscle faster? What can I eat to build muscle? What exercises do I need to do to build my body the way it needs to? Find hobbies. Find passions to distract yourself with. You have to really fucking distract yourself. Like hanging out with friends, doing hobbies, it's gonna take your mind off that shit. And once you distract yourself from that shit, you're not gonna even think about it anymore because you're so busy. You're so caught up in life. You have, oh yeah, I gotta hang out with my friends at this time. I gotta fucking read this book at this time. I have a cycling class at this time. I have to meet with my friends. And when you start hanging out with friends, start distracting yourself, you're not gonna jack off in the middle of a cycling class. You're not gonna fucking sit in the living room and just jack off in front of your friends. You understand what I'm saying? You have to find whatever you can to distract yourself. You know, whatever you love. Like, you want to play video games, just dive deep in that. Or if you have a passion for swimming, go swimming. Or if you want a business that you want to like have, work on that. So a method that I use that really help is whenever I have these urges, whenever I'm about to relapse or whenever I really want to do it, what I use is I use that energy, that fucking urge that I want to fucking just jerk my gurk. I use that fucking energy and I transfer it into what the fuck I'm doing. So let's say that I'm working out and I just want to fucking jack off in the middle of the gym. I just use that fucking energy and I just like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on this fucking workout and just fucking go hard as fuck. And that will really fucking distract me. It's called transferring that energy and just distracting yourself with that. Like if you have the urge just to fucking jack off at work, just fucking focus hella hard at work at your task. You understand what I'm saying? Also, a very crucial thing, you have to limit yourself from social media, because when you're on Reddit, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, man, you're gonna see all these fucking naked girls. You're going to have urges. So when I really wanted to stop doing this, stop looking at porn and stop masturbating, what I did was I just fucking deactivated all my social media. Like I was just fucking cleansing my body, my mind, and my soul. Like you have to really want it, because these little things is gonna cause you to relapse. So it's all in the mindset. You have to tell yourself that you really want it. You want to build a better life for yourself. You don't want to sit at home and be the 40-year-old virgin all your life. You don't want a fucking girl and just put the tip in and bust nuts. You don't want to be a fucking second man. You want to be fucking slaying the cheeks, going back to back, hard as hell, slaying the dragon, crushing the cheeks, pulverizing, the destroyer, the crusher. So guys, that's are some ways on how to overcome masturbation addiction, is to really fucking distract yourself. Find hobbies, find passion, find what you love in life. But you have to understand that it takes time. You can't go cold turkey. You have to take step by step, step by step. You can't fucking start at level 1 and jump to level 1,000. No, you have to fucking level up to that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So another subscriber's question is, what are the benefits of NoFap and should you do it? Yes, you should do it. First reason is it builds mental strength, because it builds discipline. It builds courage, because on those days where you're just like, God damn, man, I just fucking want to go home and just jack off. I saw a hot girl, I want to fucking jack off. I want to drink my gurk. But you tell yourself, man, this shit, no, I can't do it, man. It just builds mental focus. It builds mental strength. It builds emotional strength. The reason why I want you guys to do this, because if you guys look at all the successful people, all the entrepreneurs, all the athletes, they have discipline, they have emotional strength, they have courage. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. It starts here. And when you stop jerking the gurk, when you go with NoFap, what you're going to do is your level of happiness increases. You just fucking have a significant amount of self-confidence. It makes you actually want to go talk to a girl. You don't hide behind a fucking tree. You actually want to get to know the girl. You actually want to fucking just take her home and fuck the shit out of her. Because when you jack off, it just kills all that. It just kills the fucking joy of talking to a girl and getting to know a girl. And when you stop masturbating, that anxiety, that feeling, that fucking lack of confidence, that fog, that fucking the level of guilty when you do it, you don't go through that anymore. You just when you stop masturbating, you just accept yourself for who you are. You go through self-acceptance and it feels so good. And I want to read this to you guys from a Healthline, okay? When you don't ejaculate for 7 days, testosterone levels increase by 45.7%. That's from Healthline. These are facts. And when you just do the NoFap, you just have more motivation. You have more willpower. You have more things to achieve. Like, you just feel like you want to face fuck your day, because that's testosterone. And when you have high testosterone levels, you just build muscle faster, improve moods. You feel more happy within yourself. And you just have more appreciation for the opposite sex. And when you have testosterone levels, guys, you're going to be fucking like a horse. You're not going to suffer from premature ejaculation. You're not going to be fucking suffering from erectile dysfunction. You're not going to have a deflated flesh rocket. You're going to put holes. You're going to fucking put holes in your mattress. Put holes in the wall. And you're going to be fucking slaying the cheese. You're going to be lasting all night. She's going to be asking you, oh, damn, did you take Viagra? You're going to be like, no, baby. I just got that abundance mindset. But it takes discipline. Guys, I haven't watched porn for, I think, like 3 years. And I do not plan on it. Like, I want to keep the ball rolling. But don't get me wrong, guys. We're human. We relapse sometimes. But there's a difference. Okay, I want to make this abundantly clear to you guys. So there's a difference between jerking off by yourself. That's bad because you're doing it fucking by yourself. But when you're having sex with a girl, it's different. It's two different things. It's two different emotions, and it stimulates two different things. Because when you're jacking off, you're just by yourself doing it. But when you're with the girl, you're connecting with her. It's different. Like, so this video is kind of long, so I just want to fucking run it over real quick. So the benefits of NoFap is that you have higher level of confidence, higher self-esteem. You don't suffer from anxiety. You don't suffer from erectile dysfunction. You don't suffer from premature ejaculation. You have more appreciation towards the opposite sex. You have higher energy levels, muscle growth, better sleep, but this is important. Your focus is more sharp. You have more willpower, and the quality of your sperm it improves because you're not fucking busting all these nuts. You're not losing fucking nutrients every time. So guys, I really hope this video helps. Let's fucking get better together. It all starts here. It all starts here. Like, the reason why I'm so motivated and the reason why I have this willpower, guys, because I don't jack off. I relapse from time to time, but I don't be jacking off 4 to 5 times a day. Like, it's normal. Every time I want to bust a nut, I'll call a girl over, man, and I fuck the shit out of her. That's how I'll be busting my nuts. That's how I want you guys to be busting nuts. I want you guys to be busting nuts in fucking girls' mouths, in their faces. Fucking, I want you to be fucking busting nuts all over her, goddammit. So guys, I hope this video helps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.